After dying, he realized a disturbing fact about our beliefs. When I was obsessed with long-distance running, my heart and shoes guided me through life's curveballs. Unexpectedly, the sport wore on my joints, remarks me. Repetitive movements, rigorous workouts, and occasional injuries left my joints fatigued, causing daily leg pain that made even walking difficult. After attempting many treatments without success, I discovered peace in prayer and the Bible. I relied on my family for support and prayers once surgery was indicated. I felt calm on surgery day, which caught the nurse's notice. Faith and optimism calmed me as I prepared for the operation. My awareness faded as I entered the surgical room and was sedated. I felt discomfort, my heart started pounding erratically, and breathing got difficult due to an unknown force. I felt separated from my body despite my efforts to stay alert. Fear and struggle gripped me as I recognized the possibility of a serious allergic reaction or problems. In that critical moment, I begged for the doctor to rapidly restore breathing and heart rhythm. My agony disappeared as everything was silent. I opened my eyes to find myself hovering near the ceiling. My pallid complexion didn't seem to bother the doctor, who requested more blood bags. An elevator opened in the hallway as I passed past walls. A man in a dark suit with a briefcase rushed out and started talking to another doctor at the operating room entrance. The man with the dark coat was also a doctor, and they were having a heated conversation. A mysterious force drew me up through the hospital ceiling. I left the hospital behind after crossing the roof. I sped through the city without a breeze. After entering a cave, I moved fast till a small bright light showed ahead. As I entered the light, I saw a man's back. I instinctively followed him. He had long hair, sandals, and a white shirt. When he turned, his warm smile invited me in. I was overcome with joy and tranquility as I approached. He bridged familiarity and unfamiliarity with his friendliness and warmth. He graciously invited me into a thoughtful chat about my past. A proud recollection was my undergraduate days spent volunteering with the elderly and children in our neighborhood. Each week, I remembered the thrill of preparing activities and spending time with the kids, as well as a touching park walk with a frail grandmother. But I also had regretful experiences, like cheating on a test due to academic pressure. Recognizing my wrongdoing made me feel guilty. I expected judgment from Jesus, but received forgiveness and understanding. I was surprised when Jesus proposed we spend time together in a gorgeous riverside setting. Across the river, the dead congregated, including relatives I never met. We shared a deep connection without words. Jesus told me not to join them and led me to a gorgeous Greek temple. I found a big knowledge-filled heavenly library inside. Jesus said these texts offered boundless learning and personal progress, revealing hidden potentials. One book had musical notations from throughout the world, indicating the library's ability to broaden perspectives and stimulate progress. Jesus calmly reached for a book on the bookcase and handed it to me. I found a full narrative of my life from childhood to the present in its pages. Jesus said, "Your life stories. I remember every good and difficult experience. I love you and have always supported you." He then offered me a choice: return to earth and continue my quest, or stay with him. Jesus' love and care drew me in, bringing calm. Yes, can I see my family now? I suddenly found myself in a hospital room with my mother and a doctor. Despite not hearing their talk, I noticed family and friends praying and reaching out to me. It was hard to leave my late father and mother, who always supported me. I knew returning to love was important despite the emotional pain. Jesus warned that returning would entail losing most memories of him. In a casual conversation with Jesus, I chose to return to earth. He smiled and offered his assistance. Next, I was waking up in a hospital bed, soothed by Jesus' watchfulness. After 12 days in the hospital, I knew I had a mission. Mom and I discussed my experience when we got home. I told her about the black-jacketed surgeon who saved me during surgery. Then I described my paradise experience. Mom initially thought I was joking. She took me seriously when I mentioned meeting my great-grandfather in heaven. She requested every detail, and when I described him down to his right eye mole, she believed. She was shaken, but now she fully believed in heaven because I described great-grandpa precisely as he was.